opinions?
I think we're learning, and it's not a new lesson, that Prime Minister Netanyahu cares a lot more about his own well-being than he does about the sanctity of human life. And that's why he's doing everything he can to keep this coalition together, even though that includes influence and power by a couple of men on the far right, Ben-Gvir and Smotrich, who say things that belong in no civilized society, in no democracy in the world. We had hoped that we had gotten past that, and of course, we see that that is not the case. I also think that, of course, the attacks of October 7th were appalling and terrorism and should be condemned. And there are still hostages that are being held and they should be released. And that call is made every day. And pressure needs to be brought to bear to release those hostages. You'll never see me saying anything different. But that doesn't mean that every civilian living in Gaza should be held hostage as a consequence of that. And the reason why October 7th happened in large part is because the Israeli Prime Minister was not paying attention adequately to border security in Gaza. He had sent the IDF to the West Bank, where he was fighting a more proximate political battle in favor of the settlers who were supported by his far right. And most Israelis asked the question after October 7th, asked who's responsible. They say Hamas and the Prime Minister of Israel. Listen to the Israelis. You don't need to have your guess on from all over the world. The first thing you do is listen to the Israelis have one of the most robust and diverse democracies in the world politically. And you can hear all of those opinions every day. And their level of anger at their own leadership is far greater than what you hear in my country or your country.